Aloha, everyone, and welcome back to the program. The 2026 Grammys were held the other day to help celebrate the world's greatest music, reserving the biggest categories, of course, for American pop and R&B artists. So for all you jazz, blues, and classical musicians out there, just do better, man. And if you're able to, say, write your own songs and have it engineered and produced by, say, one or two people, you may want to add, say, an extra dozen just to make sure you get it right. And of course, you weren't able to see it on television, but when it did come time to award the Best Traditional Blues Album, well, only one badass guitar player was needed, and that, of course, being 89-year-old Buddy Guy, who won it for Ain't Done with the Blues. Now, to help celebrate this well-deserved victory, I'd like to share with you something that's very, very special. So if you could, please like, comment, share, subscribe, because from the LP Stone Crazy, it's Buddy Guy, and I Smell a Rat.
Baby, I believe he got just two legs, yes. Oh, I smell a rat in my house, yeah. Honey, I think you're walking around on two legs. You know I need a rat in my house like this now, just like I need a hole in my head. You claim to be afraid at night. You said you can't stay home all alone. Oh, you said you're afraid to stay home at night. You said you didn't want to be home alone. Oh, but I keep smelling that rat every time I get back. And all you do is want to make me moan. You got my back door wide open. Baby, you say you're supposed to be Fred. Yes. Oh, baby. Oh, You know, the last time I slept with it open, you know, in Chicago, I almost lost my head. Sometimes I think you're fooling me, baby. And I do believe you're just driving me around. You better stop that. Oh, sometimes I think you're fooling me, baby. Honey, I think you're just jiving me around. Why don't you leave me alone, woman? You know, I think there's another woman I can be found. What's the matter, baby? If you ever explain honey, I'm not that hard to understand. No. Did you ever try to sit down and explain? Honey, I'm not that hard to understand. You wouldn't be sleeping with the back door open. Baby, if there wasn't another man. But you know what? You're so good. I don't believe I would leave you alone. Not for 1 minute. Oh, you're so sweet to me. I don't believe I could leave you alone. Stay and keep it like you got it, woman. And try to make me a happy home.
I really wish I could have found a good live version of this song, but damn, what a performance. And yes, it probably would have been more proper to feature a song from the Grammy winning LP, but I just really needed to hear this song again and share it with you because, I mean, after all, this is why we're here, right? To share the music that we love, and it really doesn't get much better than this. Stone Crazy was really only the second LP released by Buddy Guy in the 1970s. Hold That Plane, recorded in 1969 and released in 1972, was the other. Now, Stone Crazy was recorded and released in France in 1979 under the title The Blues Giant, which, quite fitting actually. In 1981, that album was released in the United States by Alligator Records and then retitled, of course, Stone Crazy, which works quite as well. Featured on this album is Buddy Guy's brother Phil on rhythm guitar, J.W. Williams on bass, and Ray Killer Allison on the drums. So at least now you know who's holding the groove down. Now, of course, this is, without question, my favorite Buddy Guy album. No doubt. It's the album that really just lit the fire for me personally. And according to the Calgary Herald, who called this album arguably the finest example of blues guitar this decade. I'm not going to fight that. And according to the Rolling Stone Music Guide, who said this album is righteous wailing. Again, no argument from me whatsoever. I'm just saying, Stone Crazy, my favorite Buddy Guy album. And it's great to see this guy at 89 is still lighting the blues charts on fire and still getting the recognition he deserves. Now, if we could just get the blues category on the main broadcast, now we're getting into something. Either way, like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time, my friends. Y'all take care.